right, it's time now for better food. So who says you have to give up flavor for healthy food?
Chef Ahi Robaina from the Pond House Cafe, which is close to my house, and I can smell the food coming from there. And West Hartford is showing us how to make a seared sesame ahi tuna, which is really
so beautiful.
a beautiful.
I mean, we want to eat healthier in the new year, but like this is just gorgeous. I mean, look at all the colors on that plate.
It's beautiful. It's flavorful. It has a lot of pow to it, and
good, high in protein.
High in protein and easy.
And okay, you're saying it's easy.
All right. It's easy.
Because I would normally think I'll order this at a restaurant, but I would never make it at home.
You know what? This is here. We're here to kind of take that fright out of that. You know, that intimidation. So you can get tuna. I mean, get ahi tuna is what you want to ask for.
Okay, you have to ask for ahi tuna.
Ahi tuna. You can go your supermarket or a fish market. These are just black and white sesame seeds.
Okay.
And tuna is really interesting because you don't need to put any oil or anything on it, and these seeds are going to stick to it. Just like that. We don't have.
Just put it in the seeds. Nothing else needed. In the seeds,
nothing. You don't need any oil. And here, I just have a little bit of spray nonstick pan.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is really lean.
Nice and easy.
Really lean. A little bit of salt, and I use white pepper. I like white pepper. We're going to do that. I'm going to put it kind of hot. You want it a little bit hot because tuna, you want to eat rare, and you just want a nice sear on the tuna.
Right, so we're not cooking it all the way through.
We're not cooking it all the way through. It will change the texture. It will start looking like a tuna fish.
Exactly.
If you do that.
Kara loves tuna fish.
I like tuna steak, but I'm not a fan of the kind that comes in the can. That to me is cat food, and I know you like to have it for lunch.
I eat tuna fish out of the can all the time.
We are not making cat food today.
Thank you.
Much better.
So, I mean, and if you look at it, and that's how restaurants do it, I mean, it's just like a millimeter, where the rest of it stays pink inside. It stays
pink, and it will probably be cooler room temperature, so you want to actually leave these room temperature before you cook them. You don't want to take them straight out of the fridge because it will be cold in the middle. You want it to be already room temperature because you're not going to get a lot of heat in there. And then, so we have for our dish this beautiful black rice, and it looks like this when it's raw. And you can get it usually in the ethnic sections of grocery stores or Whole Foods.
Forbidden rice.
Forbidden rice.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to cook. You bake it in the oven with a lot of water, and then you just wrap it. Put it in the oven for about 35 minutes. And
the oven, not on the stovetop?
You know, the oven has more even heat.
Okay,
and
so you put it, I didn't know about the knuckle rule, but I just want to share this with our viewers. You said you put it in a pan, and you just covered the rice by a knuckle of water.
One knuckle of water.
One knuckle of water, cover it with foil or a lid if you had it.
Correct.
And you bake it?
Yes, right in the oven, 350 degrees for about 35 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah, ovens are good.
I've never heard of baking rice.
Me either.
Yeah.
I've never heard of cooking rice.
Do you do that with all rice or just the forbidden, like white rice?
I like to do it with all rice.
You can do it with white rice
evenly, and the bottom of the pan doesn't get hot or burn, and it's a really great way to do it.
Do you have to grease the bottom of the pan?
Nope, not at all. And then you get this. This is a sticky rice, so you'll get this nice sticky rice.
Okay.
You can season it with salt, pepper, scallions, a little rice wine vinegar.
Now, how long are we going to leave this tuna?
We're going to leave this just a little bit. You can almost see the side that's going to equal sort of the sear around there.
Okay.
And then we're going to just turn it.
And it turned really easy because you left it the right amount of time. We're not supposed to play with it when it's in there. Let it get a nice sear,
if it's
do
sticky,
something else, and come back.
If it sticks to the pan, you're moving it too soon. That's a really good rule for fish, always.
Okay, so if it sticks to the pan, I'm moving it too soon.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Okay, don't play with your food. Remember we were taught that?
I know, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the forbidden rice, and you used a nice little mold. I can just show our viewers that take this off. It's going to be a pretty circle.
Yeah, we're going to actually just use a spoon to hold down the rice while we do that.
Okay, so it's already in there. Did you let it cool on purpose? Is that what you should do?
You can let it cool. You can just use it warm. You could heat it up first if you'd like. That's not a problem.
Okay.
And then we have that. So we're going to make our beautiful slaw.
Okay.
And the dressing for our slaw is just sweet chili, rice wine vinegar, and honey.
That's it.
That's it. Super simple.
We only have about a minute.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to put all these beautiful things in there. I used a vegetable peeler to get the long strips.
Oh, that's nice.
Instead of a knife.
Yep.
And we're going to do all these together. And then the dressing's already in there, so we can take the tongs.
And just coat it with this nice little...
And just coat it with that. And you can use whatever vegetables you want. Whatever flavors you want.
Okay.
You know,
so
whatever.
Pretty,
yeah.
Beets, cucumbers, peppers. Okay. Oh, that was easy. I think I did it. All right.
Yeah. So then we're going to... My knife disappeared, but it was here.
I'll get you one. You gonna need a knife?
We need a good one.
Here. Is that all right?
Work. Yeah, it'll work. And so we can do big chunks like that, or you can do what we do for the weddings, which is kind of really dramatic and really nice. We're going to just sort of do this. Right?
Oh, like a little tower.
Like a little tower.
Oh, okay.
You can impress your friends and neighbors with this really
and
beautiful.
And just put this all on top?
Right on top.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Okay.
Just like that.
And then you just kind of arrange it.
Just try to arrange it a little bit.
Yeah, but how pretty. And this really was not a long time at all. Like, I mean, could you imagine we made that on a weeknight meal? But it really didn't take a lot of time.
It didn't take a lot of time at all.
Thank you. Such a great time to see you and a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, to check out the menu from the Pond House Cafe, you can get this there. Or for more information about catering from them, you can visit pondhousecafe.com. The cafe is located right in beautiful Elizabeth Park in West Hartford.